Hey everybody, this is Camo Dave, Dave TV, DCR TV Dave. I go by many aliases. I just wanted to make a big announcement. If you live in the Charlotte area like I do, I am about an hour and change to the northwest of Charlotte, probably like an hour and 20 minutes. Anyway, Charlotte and Orlando are the latest two markets to be added to the Locast family of channels. Watch your local broadcast TV for free on locast.org, okay? I won't go into the whole history and the controversy with Locast, but it is a service that lets you watch your local television stations, all the broadcast stuff, if you live in the market, okay? They do have a locator device, a locator thingy on their app, whether you use it on the, you can use it on any browser, you can use it on a There's an Android app, there's a whole bunch of different apps, there's a Roku app, but it does look at where you are, okay? It looks at your location, and if it sees you within one of these markets, it will let you watch all the TV stations. So if right now I'm in the Charlotte market, there's 22 counties around Charlotte. If it locates you in one of those 22 counties, ba-bing, bada-boom, bada-bong, you get it. So you can watch it. So anyway, this is what we get here in Charlotte. This is starting today. We get CBS and all their side channels. We get ABC, the CBS station I believe is Gray, owned by Gray. We get ABC, which is a Cox station. We got the CW18 and a whole bunch of side channels there, including MeTV. Antenna TV, all that other stuff, Cozy, a whole bunch of stuff here. Channel 21, it's a low power station, I've never gotten it out here. 28, etc. And then we got a bunch of PBS stations out of South Carolina and North Carolina, and a station in Charlotte. The NBC station, Tegna, which doesn't even call itself Channel 36. They're just they just call themselves NBC Charlotte or whatever they do, but anyway. Plus all their side channels, PBS, Fox, the local Fox, which is owned by Fox, Ion, and all that other stuff. So all these channels here are available. Channel 64, which is also owned with Channel 9 Cox. It's kind of their second channel. So anyway, all this stuff is available for free. Now the catch with Locast is, the free service will be constantly interrupted by little messages asking you to subscribe, okay? Or make a donation. It's called make a donation. So you will be constantly interrupted every 10 or 15 minutes. Oh, we got sirens. They're coming after me. You'll be constantly interrupted, okay? And you don't want that. $5 a month, $5.50 actually, technically with their little service charge, is all you got to do for free, a very inexpensive antenna service, okay? I used this when I was up in the DC area back in late 2019, and it worked pretty well. There's a couple glitches. Sometimes you click on a channel and it isn't working, but for the most part, it works pretty well. The nice thing about it is, even if you have a cable service or you watch on some other streaming service, your local stations, or with your antenna, the problem with an antenna. You can't always get all your local stations, especially the lower power stations. And if you live outside the city, even 10, 15, 20 miles, you're going to find that, you're really going to have problems, okay? So this is to fill in the gaps of some of the stations you can't get. And so anyway, so the markets, there's 28 markets covering 48.2% of the population. Boston, Scranton, Seattle, San Francisco, LA, all over the place there, okay? So, Washington, Baltimore, Philly, New York, Dallas, and Houston. Yeah, some places don't have it yet. I'm seeing no St. Louis, no New Orleans, no Las Vegas, no Portland, Oregon. There's still some major markets that aren't included. Buffalo's not included. Cincinnati, I don't see, Anyway, here are all the different markets that are included. It is a non-for-profit service, but you do need to pay at least $5 a month, basically, to get the free, to get it without all the nags on it. And I think it's a good value. $5 a month, that's a cup of coffee at the Starbucks. I mean, that's it. for the whole month. You can sign up for $60 for a year, or you can make more, a higher donation than that. But anyway, it's a nice thing. You can use it on your computer, you can use it on the phone, you can use it on your tablet. There's a Roku app. You can watch it on your television. So yeah, I think it's a good backup service. The other nice thing about it is if you go travel to any one of these cities, it'll just sense your location and you can watch local TV there. So if you've got your phone with you and you happen to be in Chicago, you can watch local TV in Chicago or San Francisco or wherever you are. Okay, so which is really kind of cool. You can, for example, it's awful hard to watch TV if you're on the road locally. Say you're driving around your local area and you want to watch, something on NBC or Fox or something like that. You can do that on your phone. You don't need, to have an antenna and a television set. So anyway, pretty cool. Now, right now, I am, as I said, in Morganton, North Carolina, which is about an hour and 20 minutes to the northwest of Charlotte. Okay, we are technically within the Charlotte market. Burke County, which is technically part of the Charlotte market, and all the cable systems in this area carry all the Charlotte stations. I do have basic cable here on my television, which I pay about $40 a month for. I may be quitting that pretty soon because I don't know if I need that and this together. I share YouTube TV with a friend, $65 a month. YouTube TV has 80 some channels, including many but not all of the Charlotte area stations. The major ones, yes. Some of the stuff's missing, like Me TV, we can't watch on that. A lot of the side channels are missing, those sub channels. But I like YouTube TV. But again, YouTube TV is not solid. It has a lot of glitches. It doesn't work a lot of the time. I'd say 10% of the time you want to watch YouTube TV, something's wrong with it and it doesn't work. I'm not expecting Locast to be 100% either. I remember when I was in DC in late 2019, there was, 10% of the time it just, you get the little circle and nothing happens, and you can get, whatever. But so cable, over-the-top stuff like YouTube TV. I don't have Hulu, I don't have Sling, but those are other options. And, of course, Locast. I like it. It's $5 a month. What can you say? Support it. Will it be here forever? Who knows? There are some legal challenges, but, there is a rule that, as long as you are, I guess, accepting donations and not charging a subscription for these channels, technicalities mean something. You're allowed to relay broadcast television so long as you are receiving it over the air. I don't know. Argue with it. There's a lot of legal discussions about Locast. But anyway, the big news today, which is the 22nd of January, 2021, is that now Locast is available in Charlotte and Orlando along with all these other cities. So that's almost half the population is able to watch Locast. So it's a good service. I don't know how many. I think they said they have something like 2.5 million subscribers right now. But if it's nice because, again, if you say you've cut the cord and you like to watch the major networks like Fox, CBS, NBC, ABC, PBS, and stuff like that, it's sometimes hard to get all the channels on your antenna, especially if you live in an apartment building and can't put an antenna up on the roof. There's a lot of fiddling you have to do. You may be able to get antenna television in your main, in one room and not in another. Like you can get it in the living room, but you can't pick it up in the bedroom because the bedroom's on the wrong side of the house and doesn't have a window in the right direction and whatever, your antenna and all that other stuff. So it's a nice service to have as a backup and something you can watch on the road. So check it out, locast.org, and check it out. It's a cool service. Again, I wouldn't rely on it completely as your only television service, but in this day and age, having a bunch of different services is kind of what you need to do if you want to really cut that cable cord. And, my cable service here, if I wanted to go full-blown cable, I do pay the cable company for internet, so that's like $80 a month because we do have the fast service because there's 4G stuff or 4K stuff that we want to watch on YouTube TV. Then we also get Netflix, I think, too. But anyway, then we split the bill on most of that stuff, so it's only half price because I'm my housemate here and I split it. So if it's $65 for YouTube, it's only 30-some bucks for me. But so anyway, Yeah, so that's that. You know, if we did get full-blown cable service here, it'd be well over $200 a month. And I noticed that I am spending probably half that, at least probably half that, and that includes my internet. So, so hey, it works pretty well. All right, you're not going to get away, yeah, if you live in a big city, you put up an antenna and that's all you're going to watch, free television, go for it. But, there's always a catch. And again, you're not going to get all your stations, or it's going to be a pain in the butt to watch all your stations on all your devices. Yeah, but there's ways of doing it. But anyway, Locast, check it out. I like it. I give it a solid B+. It ain't perfect, but it's a good backup. And it's a good way to watch your TV on the road when you are out and about. And, it's available on just about any device you can think of. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. Camo Dave, Dave TV, DCR TV Dave, whatever I am, that's what I'm saying today. Thanks for watching. You all have a wonderful rest of your Friday, the 22nd of January, 2021. Blog under.